When people hear the word options, they usually think that's too complicated or too risky. But what if I told you that there's actually a much more conservative way to use options for income? And that's exactly what I want to tell you guys today. In this video, I want to go over what options actually are, what are calls and puts, and how I've personally used selling options as a side hustle to generate me 2 to 3%, or for me, $500 a month. A quick disclaimer before we continue. This video is for informational and entertainment purposes only. This is not financial advice, and I'm just sharing my own journey here with options. Options trading can be extremely risky, and it's more of an advanced strategy. So I wouldn't recommend looking at options if you do not have a solid investing foundation and have not been in the markets for at least 2 or 3 years. Please do your own due diligence and research when it comes to investing. So what's an option? An option at its most basic form is a contract or an agreement. And there's 2 types of options. There's a call option and a put option. So a call option gives the owner the right to buy a stock at a certain price called the strike price by a certain date. And a put option is the opposite. So it gives someone the right to sell a stock at a certain price by a certain date. So when we're trading options, we're just buying and selling contracts. And the key difference here between buying and selling is that buyers pay a premium up front, whereas sellers get paid the premium up front. So it's kind of like selling insurance. It's like buyers of options are buying insurance and sellers of options are selling insurance. This brings me to why I personally sell options instead of buying them. Buying options actually has a low probability of success, and this is because you need to be right on 2 conditions. You need to be right on the market direction, so if it goes up or down, and you also need to be right fast, like within a time constraint or expiry date. This added time constraint makes buying options especially difficult, and this is because a lot of options actually expire worthless, which means that as an option buyer, you lose out on 100% of the premium that you paid to acquire that contract. For this reason, I like to think of buying options as sitting and betting at the roulette table. It's a high risk, high reward play, as the potential payoff is amazing because you can quickly 2x, 3x, maybe even 10x your money, but the odds are stacked against you. On the flip side, if buying options is like playing roulette, then selling options is like being the casino. And this is because the odds are much more skewed in your favor, and selling options is actually one of the most risk-controlled strategies out there. And what I mean is that you can choose your own risk. And so if you wanted to, you can choose to be only in trades that are 80 to 90% in your favor. And that's why many professional traders actually choose to sell options as a way to generate consistent and reliable income. The main strategy I use is selling cash secured puts. And this is probably the most beginner-friendly way for someone to get into options. So the easiest way to think of selling a put is like selling insurance. You're basically agreeing that if stock drops to a certain price, then you'll buy it. And in return for that, you'll be paid up front. More specifically, when you're selling a put, you're agreeing to buy 100 shares of a certain stock at an agreed upon strike price, and for that you're going to be receiving an options premium up front. You're only obligated to buy those shares or get assigned if the price of the stock is at or below the strike price at expiration. This is why it's important to sell puts only on stocks that you would actually want to hold. Another way to think of selling puts is like getting paid to set up a limit buy order. After you sell a put, one of two things can happen. One is that your stock price stays above your strike price, and that means your option gets to expire worthless, and so you get to walk away with 100% of the options premium that you pocketed when you opened this put option at the beginning. Number two is that the stock price drops below your strike price, and so you get assigned those shares and you buy out those 100 shares. But remember, you pocketed the options premium at the beginning, so that effectively lowers your average cost of your shares. I also want to clarify that I'm selling my own puts on margin. So that might sound risky at first, but here's the important part. When you sell your puts on margin, your own cash is not tied up, and you're not charged any margin interest because you're not actually owning the shares yet. Your margin available is simply reduced. If you're not assigned the shares, then you're technically not using margin at all. You're simply just reserving buying power. And if you're not familiar with margin, then I highly suggest you to check out my beginner-friendly video on margin, which I'll link up or down below. And if you're still not comfortable using margin, then you can just sell your regular puts with your cash. Another benefit that only applies to Canadians like me is that options trading on Wealthsimple is commission-free, and the options are in USD only. And so that means that when you're selling a put, you're receiving that options premium in USD. And so if you have USD accounts enabled, then that's a way to stack up your USD while avoiding that 1.5% conversion fee. Before I hop into a screen share on Wealthsimple to show you guys how to open a put, I want to quickly mention that many option sellers use a strategy called the wheel to generate even more income. And basically, the wheel is an endless cycle where the first step is to open a put option to generate income from the premium, and if you are assigned, then you would flip and sell covered calls on the same shares, so allowing you to receive even more income. And then once those shares get called away or assigned, then you just restart the cycle. I am currently running the wheel myself, but I have not been assigned on any of my puts yet. Here we are on Wealthsimple's website, and now I'm going to show you guys how I would sell a put option. So here we are looking at Apple stock, and there's a button at the top to toggle between stocks and options. So I'll click options, and then now I'm brought to what's called as a options chain. And I know there's a lot of numbers, but let's go over it slowly. So first there's a toggle between calls and puts. And then there's a drop down to select the length of your option. I usually like to go for 4 weeks out. I find that's kind of the sweet spot for me. And then now you'll see basically a bunch of options. So every row is a different strike price. And as you know, for every option, you can buy them or you can sell them. So there's a column for buy and sell over here, and it says the premium that it costs if you're buying, or that they're going to pay you if you're selling. And then now I need to choose the strike price to sell the put, right? So when doing that, I usually like to look for two things. Actually, let me quickly switch to SoFi, which I've sold puts on, so I'm a little more familiar. So bring it back to 4 weeks. And so I look at two things when selecting strike price. I look at first the delta. I usually aim for around a 0.2 delta. Delta is basically the amount that the options value changes corresponding to every dollar movement of the stock. You don't really need to understand all that, but basically it's also a good approximation of how much percentage chance that the stock will actually hit that strike price. So like 19 is about a 40% chance of hitting, and then if you go to 17, it's about a 20% chance of hitting. So conversely, you can think of it as an 80% chance of winning here, or like walking away with just a premium. So I like to aim around that at 0.2 delta. And then the other thing that I look at when choosing a strike is technical analysis. And I'm not going to go through that over here in this video, but I don't do anything fancy, but it just kind of helps me in choosing strikes using TA. So this is a nice put that I would sell over here. So how would I do that? I would click on sell over here, and it's saying that March 6, $17 put, and it's saying that I would receive around a $51 premium. And so how that's calculated is because the premium is 51 cents, and then every contract, remember, is 100 shares, and so 51 times 100 is $51. But this is on the higher side, so I would usually like to take the midpoint between the bid and the mid over here, just to guarantee that it would get filled quickly. So I'll do probably 0.5, and then yeah, that's a good option that I would sell. And let me just calculate how much this is. So I'll bring a calculator over here. This is 0.5 divided by, divided by 17. So that's around almost a 3% return for having this put for a month. So that's pretty solid. So let's say I wanted to do this. I'll just click next, and then it would reduce my margin available by 1700 USD, which is 17 times 100, and then I would receive $50 as my USD cash available in my margin account. So yeah, that's all. But one thing I would want to point out is that if you're using margin like me, make sure to keep a good buffer and don't go overboard and sell too many puts, because I know that is tempting. I've been doing this for a month now, and it's been a great way to generate me some side income, but I want to be clear that I'm still learning, and they say that the best way to learn something is to try to teach it to others, and so that's what I'm doing now. And I also wanted to show you guys what I've been doing recently. But so far, I've been able to collect hundreds of dollars in premiums, and I haven't lost any money selling options so far. Let me know in the comments down below if you want more videos on options, and check out the channels that I've linked in the description, as they were a really great help for me in learning both about options and also gaining the confidence to actually start. Both the channels are run by people who have now retired and are using option selling as a way to fund their retirement. As always, if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a like, as it really helps the channel and to push my videos further. And if you want to follow my journey to financial freedom, then please subscribe. I'll be sharing what I learned, what works, what doesn't, and everything in between. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.